Hello, I am Dr. Kathleen Hall, and this is the way I see it. Are you ready to create the best holiday ever? I sure am, and I think most of us are. God, we have faced some of the greatest challenges ever faced in different times throughout history. COVID transformed our world in every possible way, in our country, at work, in our homes, schools, families. There's not one facet of our life that has not been transformed forever. And isolation is one of the worst mental and physical health risks that we have for humans. We are never meant to be separated. That's why we survived, we lived, we flourished in tribes and communities. So this has been a tragedy and very, very traumatic to our mind, body, and soul. And our usual routines were erased. Just think about it. We're human beings. We love rituals. We love routines. The restaurants we love, the schools that we attend or take our kids to, work, concert, the stores we go to, the malls. I have missed my mall so much. The worship, worshiping at different houses of worship. Going to the doctor, something as simple as getting health care when you needed it. Everything was turned upside down. So what happened was we felt powerless. And when you feel powerless, you feel out of control and you have greater stress. So our stress levels are at epidemic proportions. But the more control you feel, the less stress you experience. Our human survival, our mental and physical health depend on certainty, predictability, a sense of control over your life. It's just adaptation, evolution. It was the way we were created. So COVID has destroyed the taproot or everything that is basic to our survival needs. So can you imagine what your beautiful heart, mind, soul, body have been through for the last 2 years? Please love yourself right now. More than you've ever, ever, ever loved yourself on a cellular level, that you are here, you have survived the dark night of the soul, and we're coming out of this. Yeah, we're going to have a few hiccups and a few things will be changed, but we are coming out of this. You've survived. You've flourished. And you've walked through, as they say in Scripture, the shadow of the valley and the shadow of death. Now this is resurrection time, okay? This is our holiday season. It is resurrection time. It's time to celebrate as we have never celebrated the holidays before. So it's time for gratitude and community and family after years of fear and anger and isolation and in every arena. Everything stopped. We were suffocating, but guess what? Now we're here. It's the holidays. It's time for celebration. Thank you, God, for all the scientists and the people that have worked day and night and sacrificed their own families to get us this vaccine and to save our lives. And again, thank you to all the healthcare providers and everybody that have sacrificed over the last year. So now it's time to celebrate. So how can we lower the stress in our lives and go into this holiday? And we can have weekly family meetings, which I think is important so that we're all on the same page. Because in a world where kids are in technology, they're trying to catch up on school, work, we're trying to decide whether to work from home, whether to work at the office, whether to quit our jobs and move. Everything is in such flux. We need regular meetings. Once a week, you have to have a family meeting. So these are some red hot tips I have for you to have the best holiday ever. Okay, family meeting is number one. You have to have a meeting of the minds. And if you think you're going to be getting together or traveling or meeting other people, you need to go ahead and send out that newsletter or that email so that you can get everybody on the same page and there aren't any big surprises when you show up, okay? So that that lowers stress, lowers arguments, expectations. It lowers expectations. And it also keeps things from getting personal that can go off in a flash. Please remember, everybody's more stressed this holiday, whether it's the politics that are splitting families up in our country, whether it's, your vaccination status, whether it's finances, economics, changing jobs, your kids getting back into school, whatever it is, please be compassionate. Everyone is more stressed than ever before. Okay, so family meeting once a week. Put a list of your goals and what everybody's doing. You can go to Mindful Family on on the Mindful Living Network website. And we have a beautiful, beautiful template for you having a family meeting. Love it. Next is attitude of gratitude. Start the whole season that no matter what happens, that you are going to be grateful because you're alive and you're going to have fun and you're going to choose to let, like a duck with water rolling off its feathers, you are going to choose to let everything just roll off you, just like imagine it being water droplets, and be grateful, grateful, grateful for everything. I heard somebody say this recently. It was like last week. They said when you live your life, and a lot of us say this, I've said this to myself especially over the last 2 years, why is this happening to me, God? Why is this happening to me? If you shift that one word and say, why is this happening for me? Get it? So this is happening for me, not to me. To me means victim. For me means there's a divine plan in this. So use the word for instead of everything happening to you. Next is, so we have family meeting, attitude of gratitude, financial concerns. Okay, create a folder and make sure one folder is for like your groceries, what you're going to eat. Next is for gifts. Next, have a little folder for travel expenses. Get a hold on this because what I do in January for the networks and for the media is always the bills come in. And the family stress and horror that can happen after a beautiful holiday, is the bills come in January. So please just be proactive and, you don't have to have a super, super tight budget because I think especially this holiday, we need to celebrate. But remember your financial parameters, okay? And keep a little folder on everything. And you'll be fine. You feel in control. Then also when you go to your family meeting once a week, you can open up the folder and go, oh, we meant to spend $500 on decorations and we spent $1,000, so we need to cut back somewhere else. Or we spent, food's going to be very expensive this year. So just make sure you're aware of finances. Learn to say yes. Put yes on your family priorities. Yes, yes, yes. Ice skating, fun, helping out somebody next door. Yes, yes, yes. Learn to say yes, but also learn to say no. Remember, make choices and say no to the things that you don't have the time and energy for. You're stressed anyway. All of us are. All of our stress hormones, because of what we've been through in our little brains, everything is much more stress this year. So learn to say no. Take care of yourself, okay? And surrender the notion of a perfect holiday, because a lot of people are trying to make this the perfect holiday after the 2 years of hell we've been through. Don't expect too much. We're humans. And I told you, everybody's stressed out. So just accept that. And some people may try to bring up political agendas and things like that. And you just need to also have certain topics that are off limit. Any kind of religion, any talk of politics. That needs to be on the front door before any visitors come in. And that's a exclamation point this year. Also, shopping, okay, gifts. Don't guess, okay? Don't guess. Do you know the trash that are in county landfills and people not wanting what you're giving them? It's a different era. Don't surprise them with something that you think. I can't tell you, out of love, the people that have given me things, and it's just tragic because it's so not me. I'm never going to use it, wear it, whatever. So please don't guess. Ask everybody what they want. Ask them. Because a lot of us, like me, I don't need anything, but if you know me, I love animals. I would love a gift to an animal shelter. That would mean the world to me. But I need nothing. So don't try to conjure up gifts because it can stop hurt feelings or anxiety or arguments, all that kind of stuff. So also, if you all are going out shopping, make sure that you let everybody in the family know at your family meeting when you're going shopping, to what mall, when everybody's going, because then you don't have kids and spouses going, when are we going? When are we going? When are we going? Okay? Everything has to be written down on a grease board to take it off your back. And then remember, kids get extremely tired this time of year because they're excited that everything's different. They know it's different. They've been waiting for this holiday for a long time. And remember, they need a daily rhythm. So schedule activities when your child is either not nap time, or you know their circadian rhythm. You know when they're sinking and everything, and know the food that's available. If you're going to go out shopping, if you're going to go visit somebody, keep a Ziploc bag with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in it, or some kind of little healthy chips, or some wonderful drink. Whatever you do, be prepared, okay? Because the kids will get more tired this year. And don't lose your mind. Studies show us that trying to keep too much in your mind and your memory can cause you to get tired, short, nasty, depressed. Don't lose your mind. Write everything down. I don't care what you do. Most of us on our iPhones, we have notes. We have a note capacity where you can keep lists. I can't live without mine. I make a list for everything, okay? Make sure that and if it's something you forgot, put grocery, broccoli. Just write it down. Or if you forgot to get wrapping paper, Walmart, whatever it is, write it down. Trying to keep too much in your mind, especially after the last 2 years, is going to make you not enjoy your holiday and feel like it's a burden instead of a blessing, instead of a huge blessing. And always remember your breath. We have great science. This isn't just airy-fairy stuff, that when you breathe deeply, I set my clock for every 3 hours and on my phone. And it's got this beautiful little bird chirping, and each time I breathe for at least 2 minutes. It makes your brain get filled with oxygen. You're getting oxygen to your beautiful blood and your bones and your organs, and you're feeding yourself. We need to feed ourselves oxygen, just like we get hungry for food or we want to drink something, except we don't know. We go so fast we forget that we need to stop, fill our lungs and our brains up and nourish ourselves. So don't forget to do that. It's really, really important. Also, enjoy something old, but don't forget to try something new. Try a new food this holiday celebration. They're everywhere. It's really cute. I found a cute little recipe that I'm going to try for the night before Thanksgiving. It's pretty cool. So try a couple new recipes, or try something new, a handmade gift. I haven't cross-stitched in probably, I don't even know, over 30 years, 35. So I got a little cross-stitch quilt, and it's got Bambi and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to try something new this year and give it to the neighbor down the street who works all the time and doesn't have a family here. So try something new. And holiday loneliness, volunteering helps, okay? Don't forget, volunteer anywhere that you love. Everybody needs help, okay? So whether it's an animal shelter or down the street from us, we have a senior community, which is beautiful. And these people, are just healthy, older people, but a lot of them have been kind of ditched there. You can go to so many places, do so many things, and give people so much joy. Okay, so don't forget that. And holiday music. Now, this is a tricky one, because we all assume everybody loves holiday music. Well, nay, 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 nay. We have a daughter, our doctor daughter, who when she hears holiday music, she almost gets PTSD. Now, I really mean this. She was not traumatized as a child. She has been this way since she was born. I will never forget her being 3, 4, 5 years old, being in, back then we didn't have Walmart, whatever stores we would be in at the holidays, and she'd put her hands over her ears. She does not like holiday music. Some people love it. So, whatever music though, whatever brings you joy, if it's country music about gratefulness, or if it's something spiritual, whatever it is, keep that music. This is the time of year of the senses. Everything you see, the decorations, the colors, the desserts, the packages, the holiday Christmas tree. Sound, music, the wind blowing, snow, what you're smelling, the pine. Golly, I had a pumpkin donut on Sunday. The smell and the spices in that pumpkin donut. Oh my God. So smelling, tasting, the way it tasted, and the way you feel with your hands. When I walked by some pine trees and ran my fingers through the needles, just every single thing is sensuous right now. Please enjoy it. We have come through a time of numbness to get by, of deadness, of solitude. Wake up. Wake up every sense in your body. Another thing you might want to do, a red hot tip, forgive somebody, okay? There's been someone you struggled with during this year. Consider forgiving them through a card, a phone call, a gift, a text, whatever you can send them a little something in the mail. The person you may need to forgive the most may be yourself. This could be the greatest holiday gift ever, is forgiveness. My brother and I have lost our way, and he's had some challenges. And 2 weeks ago, that's what I decided to do. I looked at this red hot holiday list, and I said, we have to get back on track. And I did. And at least now once a week, we've made a covenant that we are at least texting each other something like, hi, thinking about you, or write a little email. And so anyway, forgiveness, please. This is the time to celebrate, and part of celebration is forgiveness. Don't forget to laugh. Keep laughing when you're going through the mall or shopping. There's lots of people and plants and gifts and all kinds of things to laugh at. And don't forget to eat breakfast, please, in this season. It increases your metabolism by 25%. You feel less stressed. So make sure that you eat breakfast. And the last red hot tip was, remember, giving always creates helper's high, which we know is a physiological response. Helper's high. So whatever you do during this season, don't forget, it's about giving, whether it's taking something to a family that's challenged and can't do Christmas this year, whether, again, it's going down to the shelter and taking a bag of dog food, whatever you're doing. Okay, next we're going to shift gears to holiday travel facts. Most of us are stressed out during the holidays, and especially this year with everything going on with COVID and planes being late and shortage of flight attendants and pilots, and I can't even imagine flying this year, but everybody wants to go home or go somewhere. Plan ahead, okay? Make a packing list before you even start, because you're going to forget things. Try to go in one bag that you can do overhead, okay? But make your list, because you're going to forget something. Food, remember, B6, protein, these are important things to keep your brain calm and your body calm. You do not know when you're going to eat. The lines at the airport may be a mile long. So keep a protein bar, an energy bar, a grain bar, something like that in. Make sure now, keep that in your bag. And make sure, don't forget comfort. Always have a little packet of wet ones, a soft blanket or a shawl. I never travel without a cashmere shawl, ever. You never know what the plane's going to be like, plane delays, train delays, you name it. And if you have smaller people, make sure that they take their favorite stuffed animal. And children, please remember, you're creating memories. Be flexible. Surrender to delays. Pay attention to your children all the time, because they will never, everything you're doing is imprinting them. So make it fun. If you can make it, even if you get delayed or whatever, make it a game. Next, we're going to talk about managing kids for Christmas expectations. Kids are excited and we're making their wish list. Well, we not only know about the supply chain, but we need to, I don't care if this was a perfect supply chain holiday. We have to help them manage their expectations. You're the CEO. You're the head of your family. You're the chief. Your children follow your example. So you keep focused, your whole family, on what's important. What are your goals this holiday? What's your focus? What is it? Is it gratitude? Is it sharing? What is it? What's your theme? Don't get off track, okay? When your children see mom and dad calmly, confidently leading the family through the holidays, it reduces the chaos, holiday stress. You create a rhythm just like a heartbeat, okay? You are the chief. Don't forget. Don't let it get off track no matter what happens, okay? So giving, make or buy gifts. That's a cute thing too, is if your children can experience the surprise and joy of making something for someone else. Have them make some cookies or some brownies, or give them some stationery, some cute Christmas cards, and have them write a little note to neighbors or a relative or a friend or their teacher. And then maybe put, I'd love to wash your car, or I'd love to mow your lawn, or I'll babysit, or I'll puppy sit or dog sit. Have them give that gift of themselves. It also teaches them unbelievable responsibility too, but have them give them a gift of themselves. And also don't forget, they need to volunteer. Your family needs to volunteer somewhere. So teach them what a rich practice that is every single year. So whether it's volunteering to physically go to a shelter and brush dogs or walk them or something like that, or feed someone in need, take blankets, beds, dog food to an animal shelter this time of year. This is a terrible time of year for shelters. They need anything they can get. So have them volunteer, okay? And the expectations that are so critical for you as the chief, the CEO, is it's not all about you, okay? The holidays are not about you. When you don't get what you want, there may be a child that got the gift you wanted who was sick, or one of their parents died of COVID or something, or they're in foster care and they don't have any parents. There's a reason that you didn't get that gift. Give them a bigger picture. You don't know why you may not have gotten it, but let them be grateful for what they get. This is your chance to be the school, the educator of morals and spirituality and ethics and virtues in the house. So you, as the parent, can manage their expectations. And last but not least, do not forget rituals. Please, you're creating memories, whether it's a Christmas tree or lights or decorations or cookies or shopping together or Christmas television shows. You're creating memories. Remember, this is a magical time of year for a child. Sacred family traditions are being created. Teach your child that they belong to family rituals that are unique, and they glue a family together. My mother, when we were tiny and small, we didn't have much, but we made caramels by hand, and we pulled them with our little hands. Each of us would pull them against each other, and then we made candy. We went to mass, we went to church, we had hymns and songs, and our tree. I mean, the things we did at school during the holiday festivals. This is the time of year to celebrate, okay? This is magical time of year for your kids. And finally, if you're having people to your house or you're going to be the guest, here's a couple holiday guest tips. Because there are great expectations of joy and community, but guess what? There's also fears of potential chaos and stress. So the key for a best holiday ever is have a great plan. And I call these my rules for survival for holiday guests. Number 1, put holiday guest rules on a sheet of bright paper. Make it yellow, orange, whatever color. Post each set of rules in various rooms in your house. In the family room, place rules on a visible wall. Make sure there's a family area where kids are playing, laughing, talking, people. Then there's a quiet room. This room's located in the home for reading, crossword puzzles. The guests who go into this room, it's quiet, and you put that on the piece of paper on that particular room door. Then there's an activity room, and on that door you put activity room. Tell the group this is the television. You can play games, videos, DVDs, bring your headphones. That's the activity room, okay? So you have a family area, you have a quiet room, activity room, kitchen. Place notes on special foods that belong to your guests, okay? And also certain ones that you're going to use for certain recipes. Nothing's worse than somebody getting hungry or drinking too much and at 11, 12 o'clock busting into the food that you need for a certain recipe. So put notes on the food. It stops arguments and misunderstandings. And another one is bathrooms. Okay, more problems can happen with bathrooms if you have a lot of people over than anything. So place these rules. Showers. Rules say you limit showers to 5 minutes. And then you put another note in the bathroom that said there's a sign-up sheet for showers. And if you limit the showers to 10 minutes, each allows time to open the space between the showers. So you schedule them. Okay, so it would be like you had 10 a.m., 10:10 a.m., 10:20. Okay, so then they go in. It's 10 minutes per space, and let them try to get in there and get out in a short shower. Toilet paper. The note on the wall says, ask guests to replace the toilet tissue. Extra rolls under the counter. Don't leave the toilet roll empty. Towels. Ask guests to please use one towel for the week and tell them where you want them placed. Maybe in your laundry room, you can have one of those stands where you can just hang your towels over. These rules create boundaries, and you do not want people leaving and you having 20 or 30 towels to wash. That's ridiculous. And then bedrooms. Put bedrooms and hospitality rules on the wall, okay? Bedrooms are assigned first by respect for age. The grannies, the elders, and then other people. The next deciding factor is the health of the guest. Okay, so first is age, second guess is health. Parents deserve a respectful private place. Children are the most flexible for sleeping arrangements. So if you don't have enough beds, have them bring sleeping bags, inflatable beds, floatable mattresses, and place the sleeping arrangements on the bedroom doors and other rooms, porches, closets, before the guests arrive. Okay? And also think about this. This lessens the anxiety of your guests. Okay? They're looking at things you have put on walls, your wonderful directions and places to keep everybody organized. Is this cool? So it's a reprieve not to look at a bedroom and go, will I get that one? Will Mom get that one? Will my sister get that? Everything's done ahead of time. And then nap time is private time. Create private areas for naps during the day. If you want to create a door hanger, I would. That's what we do. And it's called Nap in Progress, so that somebody can go to their bedroom, go out on the porch, wherever they go, and it says Nap in Progress. And last but not least, don't forget events. Place a schedule of all events that others may want to participate and the venues on the door, the front door as you go outside. Okay, we have a huge family, so this has happened to us. What happens is somebody will be late. They'll either go to the bathroom or be on the phone. We leave, and we go to wherever the destination is, and we forget somebody, or somebody's left behind. Bad feelings, fights. You never did like me. Why didn't you wait for me? You know I wanted to go. Anyway, this stops all that. You have a sign-up sheet at the door, and you list the event, like grocery store, zoo, playing golf, going to a movie, the mall, etc. Whatever places, we're in Atlanta, so there's a zillion places you can go. List these places, put it down, write them down so people sign up so you don't leave anybody. Also, the other thing is you don't forget to invite somebody where they go, you invited Kathleen, or you didn't invite me. No. Everybody has the same instructions. So please remember, everybody's got a heightened sense of stress right now, especially this particular holiday. So help them out. Give them guest tips and write them down. Put them on the walls. You will have no problems. And finally, last but not least, remember, I keep talking about self-care. Okay, your body is your best pharmacy, so just don't forget SELF care. And so during the day, if you get in an argument with somebody, you can't take it anymore, close your bedroom door, walk outside, wherever you need to go, do a mini, which means repeat a short affirmation of 3 to 5 words over and over. As you're inhaling, as you're exhaling. Do that for 2 minutes, or just do breathing. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that for 2 minutes, okay? Very simple, easy things. That's serenity. Exercise, go for a walk around the block, walk around the house. We know that reduces stress and anxiety, clears out your head. Next is love. Go look at your sister or your mom or a friend, wink at them and go, let's go get a cup of coffee. Let's go to Starbucks real quick. Or get your pet, get your dog, put a leash on them and go, I'll be back in a few minutes. Love, go for a short walk. So that's serenity, E is S, E is exercise, L is love, last is food, okay? Don't forget to eat breakfast. Eat your omega-3s, don't forget, okay? Drink some green tea. Also, don't forget B6. Try to keep some bananas around. They're loaded with it. All of these things, that helps create serotonin. And watch what you eat and drink. So it's the holidays. If you're going to drink too much alcohol, too much sugar, be careful. Volatility, arguments, fights. And if it's your home that you're having it, you need to be the CEO, the chief, bottle washer, the manager. Watch out for the alcohol. And also, for you yourself, eating too much sugar and stuff can make you kind of bananas. So I hope these tips were valuable. They are to me always, and I love reminding myself and doing this little exercise with you because it reminds me too. So create the best holiday ever. And remember, we have a great newsletter. And if you have an idea for a show or you want to do a show with me or something, contact me at Mindful Living Network and just click on the Contact Me button and leave me a note. Or and remember our tagline. We are one people, one planet, with one future. It's our world. Let's hold our hearts and hands together and heal ourselves in the world. Please share us. the Mindful Living Network with your friends and family and community, because we have to do this together. We have to do this together. So, and try our meditation room. We have the meditation room on YouTube, and you can go reach it also through the Mindful Living Network. Love our meditation room. We have a Mindful Living Network app. Just download our app. It's fabulous. It's got the meditation room on that. And don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. And please follow us on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. So we're here for you. We want to teach the world and help the world. All of us hold hands and learn how to save ourselves and our planet and our families through mindful living. So create the best holiday ever. This is the way I see it, and I am Dr. Kathleen Hall. Thank you.